Hi there. Welcome to BF Fiber Arts by Tamsin. I'm Tamsin, and today we're going to yeet for yarn. If you don't know, I'm going to take some dice and I'm going to spin for the various components of the yarn and the various ways we're going to handle it. I have my dice ready here, so let's get to yeeting. So the first thing we're going to yeet for is our add-ins. So we need one dice of our very pretty teal and purple dice. Yeet! And it is 1. So we're going to be adding stellina. So next, we need a dice. We're going to yeet for how many fibers we're going to use in this. Yeet! 6 fibers. Holy crap. All right. 3, 6. So we need 6 dice to know how many fiber bins we're going to pick out of. Yeet! So we have 2 1s, 2 and 3, 4 and 6. So that will be how many fibers we're going to use. So next we're going to spin. We're going to yeet for our blending technique. 3. So we are going to use our hand cards. We'll put that there. Next, we're going to spin for our spin. I keep saying spin. We're going to yeet for our spin style. 4. So we are going to do it from the fold. And then we need to know our finishing style. Yeet. 1. We're going to do a singles. Ooh. Well, this is going to be exciting. So let's get our bins. And let's figure out what we're going to make. So first we need stellina or Angelina. That's what I've got right here. I'm just going to mix this all up and just grab a handful. There we go. We've got our stellina Angelina. So next, we need our fiber bins. I'm just going to put that in here. This is where we'll be working from. Now, I want to use 25 grams of fiber. So we will need, we have 6 fibers, so we need 4 grams of each. So we'll turn on our scale, except our scale is dead. Well, this is no good. Hold on, I'm going to get a different scale. All right, out of my dozen scales, this apparently is the only one that will work. So that's 4 grams. Little bit more. Okay, and that's 4 grams. So 1. Here's bag number 2. I'm looking the other way and I'm just going to grab. What do we get? We got some purple. So we'll need 4 grams of this. Five, close enough. Then we want 3. Here's bag number 3. Just gonna mix it all up, and I'm gonna grab this one. Darn near perfect. The next, oh, we have 3 twice, so I better grab bag number 3. And I'm looking away and I'm grabbing this. All right, so we need 4 grams of this. Close enough. and a 4, which is just a miscellaneous white. So we'll just grab right off the top and get about 4 grams of that. 5 grams, close enough. All right. Let's see what we have total. We've got 34 grams. I went over a little bit. We'll live with it. So now we have to blend this with our hand cards to spin from the fold. So we're going to want this to be a somewhat worsted prep. So let me grab my hand cards and we'll get to it. All right, here's our pile of fibers. Ow! I just stabbed myself. I'm so coordinated. And our hand cards. So I'm going to put one aside. Put the bin back behind me where I can't see. And we're going to start just loading up the hand cards. And just grab whatever. I'm literally just reaching behind me and grabbing whatever comes next. Now, because these are rovings, I'm not too worried about having to card them really fine. And I don't want to blend them because I'm going to be spinning from the fold. So, ow, I just did it again. Wow, I really want to beat myself up today. Some purple. And what have we got left? Some of this yellowy green. I think we used that in our last spin. All right, so we'll plop all that in there. And we'll grab our Angelina and we'll just give it a quick brush. That's a lot, holy. All right, then we're gonna grab our other hand card. And we're going to start with the beard. Stroke it down. Now, because we don't want to blend it, I'm just going to plop it back that way. Oh, I bunched it all up. Oh well, it's going to be fine. Now, I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to card, spin, card, spin. All right, so we're going to spin this from the fold. If you can hear noise in the background, that's Bobo running around. He's got the zingies. And he's trilling. He makes the cutest little sounds. Bobo! What's up, baby? All right, so I'm just going to take a piece of this, rip it off, and fold it over my finger. And now, we're going to spin from the fold. Bobo definitely has the zoomies. Now this white wool is some kind of medium grade. I have no idea what it is, but it is a medium to coarse grade of wool. When I'm spinning from the fold, I like to do like a woolen spin and keep the drafting triangle over the tip of my finger and just do a nice woolen spin off the tip of my finger. So you can also manipulate it if the fibers get out of control. You can just twist your finger. Oh, we wanted to make this a single. I've probably been putting way too much twist in this. All right, let's slow it way down. Oh, that's not bad. I'm going to slow it way, way down. I'm going to go for thicker. I always find that thicker singles hold up better. I don't know why. All right, we got a little thin there, so let's get back on there. And then we're going to grab our next chunk of our bat, our quasi bat here, peel off a section, fold it over our finger, and I'm going to draw it out to the side, do a worsted join, and then I'm going to spin woolen. Because I'm trying to keep this low twist though, it's definitely not working the way I would normally spin it. So now that I've folded over my fiber, I'm going to pull my finger out and I'm going to go to a worsted style draw from the fold. So we're still getting that from the fold action, but in a different method. When I do it this way, I'm more pulling from the side of the fiber than I am from the top point, but it gives you the same effect. So basically, when you're spinning from the fold, you're introducing air. So you're making a more woolen yarn, and it gives you a way to kind of control your colors. So you can see the green, the purple, and then what's left over of that red has kind of blended in everywhere, which is fine. So when you start drawing off the tip of your finger, you're drawing the first color on. Then it'll blend into the next color. Now I'm not squishing this, I'm drawing it forward then letting the twist in, but I'm not squishing the air out because I want it to be a nice airy yarn. All right, so now you can see it's drawing from the bottom. So I'm going to just fold it into my hand so I can control it better. And I can get to that top portion and then work my way into the purple. You just want to be careful you don't bunch that up into a big ball. You want to keep your fold intact. So adjust your grip as need be, but I find going over the finger can be sometimes very tricky. Folding it in half is just, it's a fair hack as far as I'm concerned. All right, so there's our first spun up. Now we're going to mix up our second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Angelina down first, so you can see how it makes like such a pretty little net of sparkles. Then I'm just going to start grabbing. And I'm going to put a little less on this time. Get on there. Apparently there's some kids outside having a good time. And our last color. All right. Now this time, woof, sparkles flying everywhere. Okay, little hint, don't put the sparkles on first. All right. So this time, I'm gonna bunch it all up. Oh, here comes Bubble. Hey, Bubble baby. You gonna come up and say hi to the peeps? Here he is. There's my film star, Bubble. He's such a sweet boy. Mwah! He's like, let me go. You know I don't like the cuddles. All right, so I'm gonna take the whole thing, smoosh it like accordion style, and then fold it over. Take my finger out, and we're gonna just spin the whole thing. Here we go. That one is a little bit big, so we'll just double draft that. Okay, you can see how my yarn has become kind of a tangled mess. Don't mind the garbage truck outside. So I will just kind of straighten it all out again. Fold it over. Oh, I got it caught on my ring. There we go. And then we're ready to spin again from the fold. Well, I think we know where all the sparkle ended up. I'm okay with that. Oh, there goes Bubble again. All right, so there's batch number 2. I'm going to keep spinning away on this, and I will come back when we're done and show you what it looks like. See you in a bit. All right, spinning is done, and since it's a single, we're just going to wind it off on the Nitty Naughty. So I ended up just doing a couple of colors at a time, spinning those from the fold, and then going to the next few colors. So this last bit, or the first bit I'm winding off, is going to be long runs of color. So that's all the pink, white, and orange. Then I did the purples, green, and the yellowish. And then I tried just mashing all of it together, which is this section here. I basically just played around with every type of spinning from the fold and blending on the hand cards I could come up with. And it definitely had too much sparkle because it's not only all over the place, there are huge chunks of it in this yarn. But since this is just for fun, I'm not too worried about it. It just makes for a more interesting yarn. All right, and this was where I forgot I was spinning a single and spun it really fine. Oops. All right, let's tie this together. All right, here we go. Just put my nitty naughty away. Yeah, it's a bit over twisted, but you know what? That's actually not too bad. With the wash and a couple of snaps to kind of redistribute that twist, it might work out all right. So here we go. Here is our second ever Yeet for yarn. This is like true chaos. It's crazy. It's kind of fun. Hold on. Let's get it spread out a bit so you can really see it. There we go. Definitely chaos yarn. I don't spin singles often, so this one was a bit of a challenge for me, but good practice, and I ended up with this really pretty yarn. So that's it for today's episode of Yeet for Yarn. I will make some notes on this and add it to our pile. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you enjoyed this, do the stuff down below, because I do stuff somewhat like this all the time. Thanks, guys.